from my Libra collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw What Do I Need read for this new moon in Aquarius to full moon in Leo, January into December 2023. I'm your reader. Mercury conjunct Venus in Libra, Mark Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998. Can you believe it? Author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch. It's available on Kindle. There's a link in the description box. You can preview it for free. Can you believe it? You know what I can believe? That I'm on Patreon. Patreon.com/drawingthecircle. Best creative career move I have ever made. A members-only subscription platform that allows creative types like myself to get paid once a month, essentially, from subscribers, putting out a lot of wonderful content over there. Let me tell you about it real quick. All of my subscribers get a daily check-in with me with an unlisted YouTube live stream link, so they can chat with me, cup of coffee over on the couch, streaming from the laptop every morning, talking about the day's astrological weather, the magical applications, the spiritual implications, always ending with a little prayer, a little blessing, a little something to send us on our way. And it is my favorite way to start the day, even though that rhymes. You know, you do your best. All of my subscribers also get the extended readings. I got lots of extended readings over the past couple of years built up. So regardless of the level of subscription, they get the part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube. I'm loving it. I highly recommend it for the creative types out there. I've been on it over a year. Love my Patreon. Has set me free. Lots of creativity. They're still within community guidelines, but I can get away with a lot more there. That's why I love it. So if you want the deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Mel, just come Patreon on Patreon. Click the link. Check out the menu. We got Seekers, Humans, Heroes, Angels, Witches, Immortals, Mystics, Gods, Goddesses, $3 Seeker, $10 God, Goddess, lots in between to go check it out. So come Patreon on Patreon with the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo. Lyons at Libras. Just call me Mal. I say that over and over again every day. And so let's get down to business. These 5-card draws are my favorites. They're very upbeat usually because a 5-card draw, if you're new to the channel, is just one card from 5 different decks getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline, in this case a waxing moon, from new to fully beautiful, new to full, January, February 2023. These 5 cards also represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, spirit. We are Captain Planet, apparently, to help you refine, clarify, define your manifestational process, your law of attraction, who's you, what's this, your co-creative whatever with the divine, your spell work, which is what I will be doing for this very specific timeline. Let's look at it. New moon in Aquarius, Saturday, January 21st, 3:53 p.m. Eastern Time. I am in New York. That right there. Aquarius energy, heal the world, make it a better place, right? 11th house, how you interact, how your creativity influences as you interact with the world, right? Humanitarianism, egalitarianism, link pinks, hands across America, to plant that seed, and then the 2 weeks following to help it grow to the full moon in Leo, Sunday, February 5th, 1:29 p.m. Eastern. And I gotta say, Leo moon ruled by the sun on a Sunday is a day of success. So when the moon rides at her peak, then ye heart's desire seek. So plant the seed and then really go for it, going from the global, if you will, of Aquarius to the very personal of Leo. This could be a really wild ride. 2 other astrological things of note. On the 21st of January, Uranus is going direct, which is good. You know, you wouldn't have to go for the surgery then. Stupid joke, but I love it. And on the 26th of January, Venus is going in to Pisces. Not a lot, you know, there's nothing's going retrograde during the time that I saw. So it could be a very, very powerful waxing moon for all of us, and me being Venus and Libra. I'm looking forward to it, considering I'm a Pisces moon and Venus will be moving into Pisces, my moon sign. Let's see how that goes. So look, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs to get more clues, tips, and hints. Maybe you got 4 different seeds, right? Check the titles of these videos, because if you see repetitive words, because they have been showing up, Archangel Michael has shown up twice in these readings so far. So yeah, clues, tips, hints, all that jazz. And both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will. Cross watchers too, if you apply this, you are going to manifest something and you'll be helping the Libra collective, including the one you are cross-watching for, manifest their heart's desires, element of fire. First card down, because our heart's desires are part of our sacred contracts. Part of what we signed up to do in this life is when I can't get rid of your heart's desires. Oh, you can try and obscure them, but you can't make them go away. Believe me. I've tried. That's why I'm doing this instead of other things, right? My heart's desire to be the best that I can be, at least. So I'm going to do the best that I can, help you fulfill your role in the divine plan by manifesting your heart's desires, what you yearn for, what you burn for, etc., etc. I think that's about it. Is that enough explanation? Because the shift from explanation to divination happens in the still point. Please take a nice deep breath. Watch this. Still point. And we are connected. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish for the element of fire. I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Watching this video, receiving this reading, what is the spell fragment to help them refine, define, clarify their heart's desires, the seed that they will plant for the element of fire, this beautiful new to full January, February 2023. Organization. Purpose, planning, efficiency now come to me so easily. I'll be working that. I'm a Virgo, so that's sort of in my bailiwick anyway, but to get my creative Venus in there, conjunct Mercury, 3rd house, by the way, I'm Leo rising, really going to help with my work, I have a feeling. So, good element of fire, but organization of what, right? Your home, your love life, your whatever, your sock drawer. Knowing Libras, you're going to want all of that kind of symmetrical, yeah, you want that in balance. So let's ground that with the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno. If you have the stone indicated in the card and you want to use it as an amulet, a talisman, a touchstone, a reminder, great. If you don't have the stone indicated, clear quartz does everything. Grab a piece of jewelry. You're a Libra. I'm sure you have something, right? Just to remind you, right? Plus we got a mantra at the end. You can do the spell with it. So just a little something you can do for yourself. But more important is the oracle message itself, the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire, to help ground and manifest that heart's desire. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Oh, yeah, all right, I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, one of the archangels of the north, powers of earth, hence the Crystal Oracle, beloved Archangel of Lyons, beloved Archangel of nature, beloved Archangel of wealth, Archangel Ariel, please, one card in clarity for the Libra collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. What is the element of earth? The Crystal Oracle, the fuel to feed the fire and ground and manifest our heart's desire, this beautiful, beautiful, and did we just get rhodochrosite? This is about relationships. All right, so organizing your relationships. I have rhodochrosite. Certainly rose quartz you could use as well. But let's see. This is a nice one. Let's see. Ooh, and you get an affirmation on this one. This one's a little long. Breathe this one in, my darlings. Rhodochrosite, keywords, relationships, compassion, blessings, love, and joy. Wow. It is through our relationships with others that we learn more about our own character. That is true. From a higher perspective, everyone we encounter is a reflection of ourselves, and the universe has placed around us the things that will help us expand our love and tolerance. Now, I prefer acceptance rather than tolerance. I don't like being tolerated. I'd rather be accepted. We meet people we like and people we dislike. Scruff. When we see what we consider to be positive traits in others, we align with these characteristics because we believe them to be good. Yet, when we see what we consider to be negative aspects in others' characters, we refuse to see those same traits in ourselves because we judge them as bad. Yet the truth is that we each have each trait within us, either currently or in the past. Otherwise, we would not be able to recognize those traits in another. However, this oversimplification of you spot it, you got it, isn't exactly accurate. That's like old metaphysics. The truth is there are 7 different mirrors. The mirror of now is you spot it, you got it, but there's also the mirror of judgment. So example, if you are very generous, you are not going to like people who are stingy. Gregg, Braden, 7 Essene mirrors, YouTube video. It's in there somewhere. You are being urged to examine the traits you don't like in others, and rather than merely judge them as bad or avoiding them, Justice card of the tarot much? Look at what they reflect within you. Developing a compassionate attitude will help you realize that often the judgments we make about others are judgments we make about ourselves. I'm like that with that. All relationships are a mixture of positive and negative. They help us broaden our understanding of life and love and help us to see more of who we are. Now, is this immediately a romantic read? Maybe, but we have all sorts of relationships in our life, and so we have this lovely affirmation: I love and accept myself as I am. I love and accept the world as it is. Moment by moment, I'm adding that. Deep in my heart, I know that beyond the perception of good and bad, only love exists. And that is true. Love is the unity. It is who we are. But, you know, you're not a villain in every life. You're not a damsel in every life. You're not a hero in every life, right? So, yeah, I'll give the past life stuff. I'm sure I, had something to do with the sinking of Atlantis, knowing me. Don't push this button. Ooh, what does this button do? Bam, right? So, organization, rhodochrosite, organization, interesting, compassion, love, acceptance, and the mirror process. Just go deeper. There's more than you spot it, you got it to that. Just saying, yeah, we're all one. But, judgment is just our opinion that something is not part of the divine plan, and everything is. So, let's look at our element of air here. Healing with the Angels Oracle. Who are the healing angels that you have to invite in? You have to call them in. They're very, very polite that way. They do not just show up. They text before they call. You know what I mean? They let you know they're coming. Signs and synchronicities, but only you can invite them in. Air to feed the fire, stoke the fire. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Well, this feels oddly peaceful. Okay. Still point. I call upon the angels and archangels of air, the sign of Libra, powers of the East, beloved Raphaelites of the East, the golden ones, please. One card in clarity for the Libra Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. Who are the angels waiting in the wings with their wings, ready to zoom in at the slightest invitation, call, or prayer for the Libra Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Signs, and Cross Watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. The air to stoke the fire, to manifest their heart's desire, which may more require organization. I mean, unless they're a Virgo. I mean, our heart's desire is to organize? Probably more what's required to manifest our heart's desire with that rhodochrosite, relationships, compassion, the mirroring process, right? That healing and all of that. The element of air, the healing angels for us, this beautiful, nudiful, are the healing angels of children. Now look, I don't read for kids, right? 18 and over, I will read you. I don't have to get your parents' consent, although there have been younger and have gotten their parents' consent. That's fine, but the parents are usually in on the readings. This is about the inner child. This is about our own innocence. And certainly, the healing of not just the child that's inside of us, but if you've got childhood wounds in your relationships, Anybody? Did anybody escape that? How did you manage that, right? Abuse, neglect, codependence, and loss. We all have wounds from childhood. And the thing is, once you're 54, like I am, yeah, I know, don't look at thanks, it's hard to remember them, right? But that doesn't mean that those programs, those patterns, those conditionings aren't still within us. So the question to contemplate, think, element of air, what would the healing angels of children do? Yes, if you have children in your life, if these are the relationships that you're looking at, if you are, well, a child to a parent, obviously everybody is in some way, shape, or form, then this idea of purpose, planning, and efficiency now come to you so easily. With the healing angel of children, you may be able to see this with fresh eyes, right? Like the child archetype, the survival family archetype of the child, led to gold. Now I have to say there's some balancing here, obviously, to be fair and just with that rhodochrosite in your relationships, to not judge so harshly. But if the child is in brat mode, abandoned child, wounded child mode, it's just going to hate. It is. It's going to be afraid. It's going to be hateful. But to call in those healing angels, because the child shall lead them. Oh God, the witch is giving you New Testament. Well, that's an eclectic for you, right? To move forward with innocence, with an open and loving heart, and trusting. Tricky, right? But somehow this organizational principle here, it's going to take some organization to get this done in your relationships. Interesting read. But now let's get to the heart of the matter, right? With the element of water, the heart chakra, emotions, the energy and motion that we experience as emotion in physical bodies. Outside of physical bodies, it's not quite the same. As Terry Pratchett said, one of the Discworld novels, brilliant author, by the way. It's kind of hard to get angry if you don't have adrenal glands or similar, right? So the element of water, the juice to the spell, right? Because even if you study just basic law of attraction, they always say it's the emotional part, right? You can chant affirmations all you want, but you got to feel it to heal it. So let's ask the higher self of all involved. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. This child feels very peaceful, that energy still. So I call upon the higher selves of all involved, perhaps even my own, fifth dimension and above, eighth chakra and above. What is the whisper of love? From the Whispers of Love Oracle by Angelo Hartfield, the piece of information, inspiration, guidance, grace, wisdom, and power needed by the Libra Collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading to put in the love that is divine power, the element of water, the energy and motion we experience as emotion to help us manifest our heart's desire, which most likely requires organization, with that rhodochrosite to ground it, that unconditional love, that kind of mirroring process, being compassionate. Yeah, it's not so much about being non-judgmental, but really listening to that innocence of the heart, that everybody is doing the best that they can. Be kind. Everyone you meet is fighting their own battle. It's not the people, it's the possession of the pain that they're in that's the problem. So what do you got for them? The Whisper of Love, this beautiful, beautiful February 2023. Express love through gifts. What does a kid like more than a gift, right? Giving a small token to someone expresses your love to them. Look, I dated this guy. Granted, he was a Leo. Second date, 12 dozen roses. That's overkill. What are you trying to prove? Is there any hooks in that? Are those flowers or is that bait, right? So don't overdo it, Libras. We are the romancers of the zodiac for surezies, especially Venus and Libra. You should see the poetry that comes out of me when I'm in love. It's a little nauseating in retrospect, right? But a text message can be a simple gift, a little touch on the hand. It's like, hey, I'm here if you need me, right? What do you need? What do you got, right? So expressing love through gifts with this unconditional love, with the innocence of the child within you. Still not sure what this organization is about, unless you are planning like a party, right? A surprise party, a get-together in January to February, depending on where you live. Good luck with that. But expressing your love through gifts. Simple, but heartfelt This is definitely taking it from the inner to the outer when you express your love through gifts. Interesting. Last card down, the card of spirit. Of course, we're doing the Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck, one of the most powerful decks I have. Technically, it's not divination, it's a healing system. These mantras are incredibly powerful. They work if you work them. And Cardinal Air, Libra, you could really create some amazing stuff. Highly recommend this. So, to charge it, right? Spirit equals energy. Energy, right? Like team spirit, right? To juice this thing up. Let's see what the Ascended Masters of Relationships say about this, because there's an awful lot of those. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. There you go. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of Relationships and Soul Contracts, please. One card in clarity for the beloved Libra Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading. What is the perfect healing mantra? The card of spirit, to charge this a little bit or a lot of it from this new to full, to help us manifest our heart's desire, which may indeed require organization in our element of fire with that rhodochrosite, unconditional love, compassion, joy, right? The mirroring process with the healing angels of children, should we call them in, and you know I will, so that we can express our love through gifts in our element of water. What do you got for us? The perfect, precise healing mantra for the Libra Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, this beautiful, beautiful January, February 2023. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. And you know that's the truth, right? If you take one piece out of unity, it's not unity anymore, right? You have a 10,000 piece jigsaw puzzle and one piece is missing. Which is the piece you empty out the garbage and, you know, turn over the couch to try and find it. You're important. We all are. So confidence, Godfidence. God, I'm way too influenced by Trixie and Katya, and I'm not mad about it at all. But, you know, the funny thing is it's uncovering confidence, which means it's something in there. The soul, always confident. The ego, personality's got to choose, right? So let's read you what Mr. Khan has to say, because we had Kubla, we had Genghis, we had Madeline, we had Chaka, still have Chaka, and now we have Matt Khan. Khan! Let's keep it light, folks. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. That would be fun to say at dinner, huh? When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose. Now, purpose is not reason. Reason is a human creation at best, right? Purpose is a divine thing, and we often don't see it till retrospect. So a place of renewed purpose. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light. We all are. Yeah, even them. There is no wavering on decisions or second-guessing your instincts. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and move forward courageously from the heart. The cœur. J'aime le cœur, doctor. Means I gotta throw up, doctor. More of a waning rain. Stand tall in your truth and move forward courageously, knowing that anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion, which is what we come here into this world to do. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, easing personal concerns, and finding true safety in your body and in the world. Now, safety. The child archetype is the guardian of innocence and safety, and though this is not the Caroline Myss, MYSS, she's a PhD, not that card, this could be. Because if a child feels safe, it's up for everything. If it doesn't feel safe, it ain't up for nothing, right? Even Disneyland, Disney World, don't want to go. No, I'm scared. So that confidence, right? To maybe express love through gifts. Now, if this was purely a family member, how much confidence do you need to express love through gifts? Here, you know, I saw this and I thought of you and I love you here. Simple, right? Simple, small token, right? But if this is romantic, which it very much could be, what are you organizing? I have a lunch date tomorrow. very first lunch date in a really long time since the pandemic. So, you know, not bringing gifts to that one. We're having lunch. That's gift enough for a first date. We'll see. So, we're going to put this together in a blessimation. It's a blessing and a summation. Lovely little word we came up with over on Patreon. So we do these for real. And at the end of the blessing, the reading's over, but I like to chill a little bit at the end if you want to hang out, and we'll talk about some cool stuff. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Figures. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Libra collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading, may we be blessed with all that we need to manifest our heart's desire by uncovering confidence, because we are the missing pieces that complete the puzzle of the universe, and so that we can express love through gifts with that confidence, to know that we're following our intuition. There's a purpose in all of this, so let's let go of reasons that we come up with, because the child can come up with some pretty superstitious, crazy, cuckoo, banana reasons for things, and rather that we may call upon those healing angels to heal the child within us, which, by the way, heals every literal child as well as the child in every heart here, so we can do this in a pure, safe, balanced, lovely way with that rhodochrosite energy of love and compassion and joy and understanding. Yes, there is a mirroring process, and we don't like people who abuse us. We don't like people who neglect us. We don't like codependent vampires, and we hate to lose anything. Abuse, neglect, codependence, and loss, the 4 ego wounds. So may we be blessed with whatever our heart's desires may be in this situation that require this really easy and perhaps very powerful spell for organization. Ready? Breathe. Purpose, planning, efficiency now come to us so easily for the well-being of all, with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So would it be. And so it is. Yeah, it's a nice light read. No womp womps in this one. Womp womp. I told you. I try to keep these fun. Did you like it? Well, hit the thumbs up and like it. It takes 2 seconds. Hit the thumbs up. Helps other people find the video. I told you this was the fun part at the end. Want to book a reading with me? There is a link in the description box to a video called Booking a Reading with Mal. What a coincidence, huh? Can you believe it? I can, because I made it about 1.5 years ago. And if you want the deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, and more Mal, I'm telling you, come play me out on Patreon. I'm having so much fun over there. My subscribers, my patrons, seekers, humans, heroes, angels, witches, immortals, mystics, gods, goddesses, 8 levels, they're having fun. They're still there, so I'm going to suggest that perhaps they're getting what they need from my Patreon. $3 as a seeker gets you the extendeds and the daily check-ins. Gods, goddesses gets you everything, and you got plenty on the menu in between. So go click the link, check it out. Look at the menu. I got good stuff going on over there, and if I wasn't loving it as Libra conjunct Venus in Libra, yeah, I wouldn't be doing it, right? Talk about creative cardinal air. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love my Libras. I've dated a bunch of you. You are definitely the lovers. We are definitely the lovers of the zodiac. So if this is romantic, please comment. And if it's not romantic, please comment, because I'd like to see how this helps the collective. Otherwise, the most important thing I can say to anybody, but particularly to Libras, is, hey, I love you. You can do this. Your heart's desires are needed to manifest on the planet, and you are worth every last little bit of it. So wishing you the very best and the very blessed of this beautiful new to full. Heal, hail, farewell, and blessed be.